Yup.
Weapons, masks?
Yup.
Alright, let's do this.
Let's roll.
I'd like to make a deposit, please.
Sure thing, Mr. Chatsworth. Everybody freeze! We are bank robbing this bank. Not again. Everyone down to the vaults now!
Good evening, this is Diane Cutaway with breaking news. We're getting reports of a situation unfolding now at Brookhaven Bank. Let's go to Lindsay Fieldman on the scene.
Yes, Diane, I'm here at Brookhaven Bank, where there's an apparent hostage situation.
Another one?
That's right, this very bank had an infamous hostage situation in January 2021, and now it's happening again. Sources say that just before 5 p.m., 2 armed assailants stormed the bank, taking a bank employee and 3 customers hostage. Now they're holding them captive in the bank's lower level, which holds its trio of valuable vaults.
That's frightening, Lindsay. If only we had a way to see what was happening down there.
Well, Diane, we do, because 2 of the customers taken hostage were our own Channel 9 reporters, Charlie Chatsworth and his cameraman Tom.
That's right, Lindsay and Diane. I am currently being held hostage in the underground vault level of Brookhaven Bank. That is shocking news, Charlie. Tell us, have the authorities been notified? Absolutely not, Diane. According to our captors, any attempt to contact the police will result in certain death. Understood, Charlie. Now, back to you, Lindsay. What's going on outside the bank?
From what I'm hearing, it seems a silent alarm was triggered within the bank, alerting the authorities. Our own Brenda Sky is with them now. Brenda?
Hi there, Lindsay. I'm at the Brookhaven Police Annex, located awkwardly between a superhero headquarters and a daycare in Blackhawk.
What's the mood there, Brenda?
In a word, frantic. Officers are assembling now to make their way to the scene of the crime. I'm now going to get in their way and see what I can find out. Sir, can I get a comment on the situation at the bank? Not now, lady! Lives are at stake here! You heard it here. Back to you, Lindsay.
Thanks, Brenda. Back to you, Diane.
New information breaking now. It seems, as a precautionary measure, the Brookhaven Sheriff's Department is also being dispatched to back up the city police. Our own Kyler Fuse is at the Sheriff's Department now. Kyler? Indeed, Diane. I'm here with Sheriff Ben Flipper. Sheriff, what can you tell us? Nothing good, I'm afraid. The robbers are armed and they want us to let them run off with the contents of the vault. Or else. Or else what? Exactly. Back to you, Diane. A somber situation. Thanks, Kyler. Now let's go back to Charlie in the basement of the bank. Hi there, Diane. As you can see, things are very tense here. Let's talk to a fellow hostage. Ma'am, how are you feeling? I've been through worse. Oh, here's one of the robbers. Sir, can I get a comment?
Sit down, shut up, or you're dead.
Back to you, Diane. Wait, what? Was that Edith Frankel? She was one of the 2021 bank hostages. Oh, that is some lousy luck. Folks, if you are just joining us, there is a hostage situation happening now at Brookhaven Bank. And beloved nonagenarian Edith Frankel is among the captives. Police and sheriff's departments are en route now. Let's check in with Lindsay outside the bank.
Diane, and the police and sheriff's department have just arrived. Chief Butterfinger, can you comment on the situation?
It's not good. These guys have demands. Big demands.
So what happens next?
Next, we call in the town's best hostage negotiator, Sergeant Livermore. And our field correspondent, Zachary Porter, is at the Brookhaven military facility with Sergeant Livermore now. Zachary? Sup, Diane? I'm kicking it with Sergeant Pete Livermore. Sarge, what's the deal? Well, in exchange for the unharmed hostages, the robbers want us to let them go free with the contents of the bank vaults. No cap, bruh. What happens next? I'll go talk to them, make a deal, and save some lives. Gotta go. Bet. There you have it, Diane. It's powerful words from Sergeant Livermore in this harrowing story of courage, strength, and... Sorry to cut in, Zachary, but in our ongoing coverage of the Brookhaven Bank hostage crisis, we've got investigative reporter Gil Gumbelson at the Crown Point Brookhaven Fire Annex. Gil, what is going on there? Nothing. Good to know. Thanks, Gil. Now, let's toss it over to Lindsay outside the bank. Lindsay, what's happening there?
And I was like, oh, please, Diane. She's such a Karen. So, what? I'm live? Live here at Brookhaven Bank. It seems the military helicopter is landing now. And the hostage negotiator, Sergeant Livermore, is going in now. So let's go to reporter Gwen Gables live from inside the bank. Gwen?
Hi, I'm here inside Brookhaven Bank, right above where a terrifying hostage situation is currently taking place. Behind me right now, the hostage negotiator is speaking with the captors. Interesting, Gwen. This seems like a good time to check in with Charlie, live from downstairs. Hi, Diane, Lindsay, Gwen, everybody. As you can see, I am now zip-tied and stuffed in a closet. And what's the general feeling down there, Charlie? Fear, mostly. Any idea what's going on outside that closet? No, Oh, dear, it seems we lost our vault feed. Oh, no, we've lost all of our bank feeds. I'm not sure what's going on or who is responsible for this deplorable crisis.
Jeff! Carl! Jeff too! You're back! I made it, but they got Carl too. No! Not my clone! Boss! We got a problem!
Yes, what is it?
They got Carl too!
Oh, no, what went wrong? Wolf 5, hack into the bank's security camera. I want to see that footage. Okay. Got it. Well done, Wolf 5. It's good to know some clones function properly around here. Now, let's see that bank footage.
What are you staring at, old lady?
You know, I was held hostage in this bank once before. Nearly 4 years ago. So, back then I saved the day with my life alert necklace. But this time, I have something better.
What? Oh, my leg! Ah, Mommy!
Unfortunate. Looks like we have more work to do before we can proceed with Phase 2. Until then, we must protect the agency. Initiate the Doomsday Plan.
Brookhaven Fire Department. What's the address? Okay, we'll be right there. Fellas, We've got a fire, a big one. Let's go!
The bank feeds are still down, but it looks like something is happening at the fire station. Gil, what can you tell us? Alarms and sirens are sounding, and as you can see behind me, a truck just sped off, likely heading to the bank. Wait, no, they've turned in the opposite direction. They are not going to the bank. Oh dear, do we have a double disaster night in Brookhaven? It seems that way, Diane. It seems that way. Breaking news once again in Brookhaven. A massive fire has broken out on the west side of town. News Chopper 1, which is definitely a thing in Brookhaven, is flying over now to capture this out-of-control blaze. And Gil Gunvalson is on the ground at the scene. What can you tell us, Gil? Hello again, Diane. It appears an abandoned building once owned by a nefarious group known as the Agency is fully engulfed in flames. And what's the cause of the fire, Gil? No one seems to know. Oh, there's a fireman. Sir, what can you tell us about this fire?
It's total loss. Everything is destroyed.
Oh, well, as we all know, the agency hasn't been active in ages, so no big loss here. Back to you, Diane. Well, that was a waste of time, but it appears the feed outside the bank is back up, so let's check in with Lindsay. Lindsay, how are things at the bank?
It's good news and bad news, Diane. Good news, one of the captors was injured, turned himself in, and freed the hostages. Bad news, the other captor got away, and it's still at large.
A bittersweet end to a terrifying evening. We will update you if and when we learn more about this breaking news story. But for now, we return you to your regularly scheduled programming. For Brookhaven News, I'm Diane Cutaway. Good night.